So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
There's the whistle. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely, so shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here, and he's following up! It's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Fagioli, and here's Oyarzabal, Messi. A lot of space ahead of him. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal purring through the gears. Oh, this is a great position. And he's in on goal. Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Fagioli. Fagioli finds himself offside. Fagioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. Steaming on goalwards. Big chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Fagioli. Now it's Valverde. That's very neat. Oh, look at the space here. Great chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's gone backward here. And Messi! He's put it wide. Now it's Oyarzabal, closing in on goal. He's free. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Half an hour played now. Now the ball's gone astray. Here's Oyarzabal! No, that's just wide.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Could be danger here. Shot, surely! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Fagioli, played out to the right. Valverde. Oh, super ball. He's in a great position here. He's found some space. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two.
Número 18.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Real chance here. Goes for a shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Now, can he find the finish? Shoots! It's loose. In he goes again. Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Número 44.
Now it's Fagioli, out to the right. Fagioli. Shot way off the goal! Into the pieces! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Número 17.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Valverde. Oh no, what has happened here? There's the shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Número 14.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And the second half gets underway. And it's made its way to him. And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Oyarzabal!
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Oyarzabal, has a shot! Oh, off the bar! More and more pressure on the ball here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Fagioli, picks up, takes a shot! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Shifted it to the flank.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Great ball, and he's in here. This looks promising. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's having a hit! And he steered it beyond the post.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance for a shot! A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Fascioli. Off the ball! Off the post! And that comes to nothing.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And he's let fly. And that's past the post.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Robertson. Oh, nicely intercepted.
There they go, hunting again.
And here's Oyarzabal. He is just caressing the ball. This might spell... Can he finish? There it is! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Oyarzabal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min receives it in a good position here. That has been cut short. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Cambio.
Good ball, good take. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. Plays the return pass. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. Real chance! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Número 17.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And that has faded wide. Oh, that is asking for... And he shoots! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Se agregará en 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Son Heung-min. And here's Oyath, and he's had a hit! And that's wide. No, that's been intercepted. 5 minutes to add. Akanji gets a foot in here. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Mikel Oyarzabal, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win.